You are heading out the door for the most part. Definitely calm and quiet out there. We're going to kick things off on the Zachem and the Lever Connector. Really not too bad, especially as you're headed inside the O'Neill Tunnel. Again, moving really nicely at this point. We're also incident free, so you don't have too much to worry about here. As you were traveling a little bit further away, maybe you're navigating that commute in places like Somerville and Medford. Roughly that same thing too. Fridays tend to be a little bit more on the quiet side, and that's what we're seeing right now. If you are traveling on the Lever Connector, really not too bad, and then moving away from the city tends to be quiet too. Just keep in mind if you're traveling on the expressway this morning right by Columbia Road. We did have an earlier crash, so we're in recovery mode as you're headed towards the Boston area. Still an extra 15 or 20 minutes now. As you're heading out the door for the most part, still looking pretty good out there. Just wanted to kick things off right now on the expressway. This is still going to be one of those areas that's still going to be a little bit slower, as you can tell. Mostly heading into the city, and it starts roughly right by Furnace Brook Parkway all the way until Columbia Road. And then after that, as you're traveling inside the O'Neill Tunnel, it is going to look lovely. If you're traveling in the opposite direction, heading towards Braintree Split, not going to be seeing any impact at all, as you can tell. Still a decent commute. Surrounding areas for the most part still moving nicely. The Pike 93, really not too bad. At times it might be a little bit slower as you're traveling inside the O'Neill Tunnel. As of right now, getting a look at the Zachem and the Lever Connector has kind of started to even out. Really not bad. And as I mentioned, we are also incident free too, so you don't have too much to worry about. Some pockets of traffic here and there, but that's the only thing that you are dealing with. Getting a look at those drive times, as I mentioned, the expressway still your slowest at about half an hour. We're